Hola, Gringos y Gringos.
Welcome to Gringos R Us.
Expats with a plan.
I'm Mark.
I'm Gina.
This week we're going to take you to Casa Montejo in Plaza Grande, right in the heart of Mérida. It's on the south side of the square, and it is something to really behold. Enjoy the video.
Remember these guys? After the founding of the city of Mérida in 1542, Francisco de Montejo, the Elder, began to distribute the land around the new city for colonial settlers. He claimed the entire southern block of Plaza Grande with instructions for his son, Francisco de Montejo el Mozo, to build homes for the conquistadors. The elder Montejo died a year later, so the property fell to his son, who instead built a mansion, which was not completed until 1549. El Mozo was the only inhabitant, later along with his wife and children. It stayed in the Montejo family for 12 generations until 1832. At that point in time, it was almost 300 years old, falling into disrepair, and portions of it were already being subdivided and sold or were in complete disuse. In 1840, it was acquired by Don Simon Peon, who lived there with his family. Upgrades began being made, and the house slowly transformed inside and out into what we see today. Marble floors were laid, and the floors were raised by 60 centimeters. Columns were hidden inside pilasters. A staircase was added. Old wooden doors were refitted. And of course, the new neoclassic window reliefs were added by 1896. On our tour, we will enter through the plateresque front facade and visit 3 restored rooms, the library, the living area, and a bedroom. Proceed through 3 temporary art installation rooms, see the dining room, follow the marble corridor around the courtyard, and then ascend the staircase to the final art installation room, which is the room associated with the balcony on the front facade. Entrance to the museum is free and open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. Descendants of the Peon family held on to the house until around 1972. Banamex acquired the house in 1981 and began extensive restoration. It was transformed into the Casa de Cultura Banamex, Banamex Culture House, in 2010. The interior now houses Banamex business offices, as well as a small museum of restored rooms full of Victorian, Neo-Rococo, and Neo-Renaissance furnishings, mostly from the late 1800s to early 1900s. There are also temporary exhibition rooms. only part of the house that retains its original appearance from the time of construction is the plateresque facade of the main entrance. Nearly 500 years old, it is the only Renaissance-style home in existence in North America today.
So wasn't that house just wow? And that was just a very, very small fraction of the size that it used to be.
Well, yeah, considering it used to take up the whole block.
Yeah.
Think about that. The whole block was that one house.
Yeah, it's pretty enormous.
Now it's got department stores, 2 pharmacies, an OXXO. I mean, it just has got everything.
An ice cream parlor.
Ice cream parlor.
A bank.
Yes. And we were there on a Friday in the bank at the back, and we were there in the afternoon. Everybody was rushing to get back to that bank before they closed. So there you'll find that the guards at the front are asking you, if you don't speak Spanish, they're asking you if you're going to tour the house or going to the bank.
Yep.
That's what they're trying to figure out. So it doesn't cost anything to go on the tour.
No.
It's very well marked.
You just have to figure out when they're open.
There is that.
I do have their hours. The hours are consistent as far as what's posted. Same hours just about every day. But we have been there a total of 3 times and denied twice.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. They have intermittently weird hours.
Well, that's sort of that entire square.
Yeah.
Everything sort of runs on its own time frame,
Yeah.
and
I mean, pretty much if you get there just before noon, it's going to be open for at least 3 hours, at least, if not longer.
you hope. Do not quote us on that and send us, if you try and go, I got there at noon, they were closed. That is a distinct possibility, because
Yes. Important things to note on the visit: no pets, no food, and no video devices. Cell phone was okay. But GoPros, Insta360s, things like that are not.
And if you're looking for the baños, they have to unlock them for you because they don't open them up to everybody. It's only for people who are taking the tours. So you have to visit the guard there at the main gate, and he will take you back to where it is, and then someone sits outside and waits for you.
Oh my. That's a little uncomforting, actually.
Is what it is.
The other thing I liked a lot, in each of the restored rooms, there is a very wide template. Every item in the room has been numbered. It tells you what it is, where it came from, how old it is. It's all in Spanish, however. So I took the opportunity to take photographs of every one of those guides just so I could look later and get the details and translate it into English.
Yeah, and even with rudimentary Spanish, you can get the gist of what's going on, because, I mean, Estados Unidos, Francés, Inglaterra, I mean, China, I think there was a couple things from China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of French items.
Yes, there are.
And at the time that this house was being renovated, following the second ownership, there really was a huge influence in French architectural styles. And that's one of the reasons why you have those redone windows on the outside.
And I think there was actually more French stuff in there than there was
Yeah, I think so too.
from Spain or anything like that.
I agree. It's a huge influence at that time. Of course, there was a period of time in Mexico's history where, France was very much.
What? everybody.
a part of Mexico.
Yes. I mean, fortunately now it is just Mexico.
Yes.
So,
Really hope that you enjoyed it. We liked it so much. I wanted to go back again. In fact, every time we met up with someone in Merida, I wanted to take them there.
well, because it's right down the street from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, we go eat and then we go there.
You walk 2 blocks from Las Vegas and you're right there at Casa Montejo. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So if you're a history buff, you've got an hour to kill and you don't want to spend any money, this is the place for you.
well, that and then the governor's palace, and we still don't know about the municipal building because
Yeah,
we
we'll
still
get
haven't
to
been able to
those.
get inside there.
We'll get to those eventually, maybe.
Maybe. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we will catch you next time. We are Gringos R Us.
Expats with a plan.
Remember, we're doing it, you can too. Oh, that's right. Well, see, now we're on the wrong side. Got me all confused. They're over there now. So, the videos you might want to check out.
Hasta la próxima.
Adios.